What's up? It's Hair Jordan. You ready to see some more really cool inventions? As always, please hit the like button if you enjoy this. It really helps my channel a lot. And make sure you're subscribed too if you're not already. Here we have an indicator light inside a building that lets you know if it's raining outside. When it's raining, the umbrella light lights up. Wow, handy. Speaking of handy, this toilet has a foot flush. Wait, that's not hand, that's foot. You know what? I'm no good at making puns anyway, and that's probably for the best. However, this is still a really good idea. I didn't really know that everybody like flushes the toilet in public restrooms with their foot. I do. I kind of thought I was the only one. But apparently other people think that way enough to where they put a foot flusher on public restrooms some places. Do you do that? Do you flush with your foot? You have to like reach up like that. It definitely would be a lot more convenient if it was just on the floor. I actually have this same Tupperware and I did not know those round circle things in the middle, those are lids for the smaller containers. Like, how did I not know that that's what they're for? I don't know. I just didn't. But that's pretty cool. Here we have the O2O2 mask. It uses advanced nanofiber technology to clean and filter the air better than, I don't know, probably everything else. I just like it because it lights up. This particular model just fits on like a pair of sunglasses. That's convenient. But they also have other models, which this one looks really cool as well. This honestly just looks awesome. It looks way better than the cloth masks that I wear. Do you have a reusable mask that you wash, or do you use disposable ones? Leave a comment, let me know. I ordered some cloth ones, but they never arrived because everybody's ordering everything, so packages get lost a lot. So I'm gonna have to order some more. I have disposable ones for now though. Here we have street lights where the lights go all the way down the pole. So when it's a red light, you can see it from far away. When it's a green light, you can see it from far away. Brilliant. I'm all about inventions and innovations that make life easier for everyone. If you hit this sign, you will hit that bridge. That's a really cool way of letting people know of the clearance. Looks like kind of a short bridge, so I'm sure that's helpful. Okay, somebody bought like a piece of furniture or something, and the little parts that came with it were separated not by letters or numbers like they normally are, but by steps. So the first bag at the top, step 1, use these. Step 2, use these. That sounds dummy proof, which is exactly what I usually need. Putting things together can be very complicated. So this is a great way of simplifying it for people. Man, I wish everything came like that actually. These hotel curtains were made in a way that they actually overlap so there's no light shining through in the middle. That's very smart. It's those little things sometimes that can be so annoying, but when somebody thinks about it and just takes care of the problem, it's like, oh, why wasn't it always like this? This is so much better. This elevator has foot buttons. So instead of pushing the buttons with your finger, I mean, obviously you just kick it with your foot. Very smart. I don't think anybody likes touching buttons now because of the whole thing, but I didn't before though. I didn't like touching anything before. Same thing with this. It's a foot handle at the bottom of a door. I've seen these before at public restrooms. So you can use your foot to open the door instead of using your hand. Oh man, I am always so happy whenever I see these. I don't know why they don't all make them like that. It just makes so much sense. We all know that there are some people that do not wash their hands after they go to the bathroom and then they touch the door handle. And especially if you're at a restaurant or something, you don't want to touch that door handle and then go eat. Ew. Gross. I'm not touching anything. But with the foot handle pedal, this thing right here, you don't have to. This is a really cool one. It's a swing at a park, but it's for the parent and the kid. So like if a mom takes a baby to the park, she can swing on the swing with the baby. Very cool idea. I've never seen one of those in real life though. This laundromat actually has a gym on the inside, so you can work out while you're waiting for your laundry to be done. Also, really smart, really great idea. Man, I bet there's a lot of people who really appreciate that. A spatula with a little kickstand, so the dirty end of the spatula doesn't get on the counter. Again, it's the little things sometimes. These signs are designed to keep people awake while they're driving, or to help keep them awake by putting trivia on the sign. Floral emblem of Queensland. Huh? The Cooktown Orchid. I don't know what that means. Never in 100 years would I guess that right. This library has a bunch of different shaped cake pans that you can borrow and then return. So if you're gonna make a cake that's like a weird shape or something, that's a really cool idea. And I guess that makes sense for a library. Whoa. They should have libraries for all kinds of cool stuff like that. This store has 2 different HandBaskets, color-coded, so the employees know if you need assistance, you grab an orange HandBasket. But if you go to the store and you just want everyone to leave you alone, including the employees, like me, you grab a green HandBasket. Honestly, this would be like a dream come true. That is so smart. I bet there's a lot of people who appreciate that. Honestly, it's probably most of the people take the green baskets. This is a highlighter that's partially clear on the end so you can see the words you're highlighting. I get that. I do actually use highlighters sometimes. And if it's in a book or something, it's hard to be precise, so that's a very precision highlighter. This checkout line contains no candy. Obviously for people who have kids and want to go to the store, but don't want them to have to walk by all the candy and throw a fit when they say no, they invented a checkout line with no candy. How smart. This chair has a notch cut out of it so that when you put your backpack on the back of the chair, it doesn't slide off. What a concept. This next one's really cool. At least I think it is. It's a vending machine straight from the farmers. Seems like an excellent way to get fresh produce and food. This is a chip bag that has 2 places you can tear it. That way, when you eat most of them, it gets down to the bottom of the bag. It'll make your life a lot easier to just rip the bag in half and you'll have a smaller bag to work with. Genius! These buttons are on a restaurant table in case you need something from the waiter or waitress. You don't have to try to like call them, wave them down every time. Hey, hello? Excuse me? Yeah, no more of that. If you're ready to pay, you just press the money button. If you need the waiter or waitress, you press the person button. To be honest, I don't know what the X button does, but it's probably pretty awesome. This is a drying rack for your dishes that goes right above your sink. Not only is it a drying rack, but it's actually where you store your dishes. So there's basically like, you know, holes in the bottom of the cabinet so that the water can drip dry right back into the sink. That is so smart. Actually, that's how mine was in my van when I lived in my tiny house van that I built. I built a drying rack just like that because in a tiny house, there is very little space, and so you don't want to waste room on anything. And it works great, saves so much space. This is a menu that tells you exactly what is in everything you're ordering, which is great for people like me who don't know anything about anything. Oh, so that's what cappuccino is. Milk foam, steamed milk, and espresso. I've always wondered. This is a vending machine that allows you to purchase socks. Probably at a bowling alley, I'm assuming. Vending machines are so handy. This is called a jabberbox. I think I'm saying it right. It's a little quiet workstation for when you're in a public place. I'm assuming probably like an airport. It's got a desk for you to put your laptop on. It's quiet. Very important. This kind of reminds me of the nap cab from the other Genius Inventions video where you could pay to take a nap in the airport. It looks kind of like that, but probably a little bit smaller, and it's for working. Okay, this next one's gonna blow your mind. Are you ready for this? It's a pair of mittens with a rubber tab on the thumb in case you get an itch on your nose. That's right. Your biggest enemy when you're wearing mittens now doesn't exist. If you get a scratchy nose, problem solved. This college campus put outlets in their trees. I don't think they're actually in the trees, but it just looks like that. I wish all trees had outlets in them. It'd be a lot easier to get outside and enjoy nature on a device. What did you think? Were any of these ones that you would actually use? Leave a comment and let me know. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons below. A shout out to everyone who commented on the video as soon as I uploaded. I know there's a lot of you that comment within like the first hour. You guys are awesome. I read all those comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye.